We have today an urgent legal breaking update in regards to Elon Musk and the illegal activity of the Trump administration and him and his so-called um, Department of Government Efficiency, otherwise known as DOGE. What is it? And what is the breaking legal news? And the legal update? Well, let's just find that out in today's video. This article is by Politico. It is by Kyle Shaney. And the article reads, a federal judge on Saturday issued a sweeping block on most Trump administration officials, including Elon Musk and his allies, from accessing sensitive Treasury records for at least a week while legal proceedings play out in New York. Manhattan-based U.S. District Judge Paul Eaglemeyer issued the middle of the night order after an emergency request by 19 Democratic state attorneys generals, my editorial edition, warning that the efforts by Musk's so-called Department of Government Efficiency allies to take control of Treasury's sensitive payment systems, which have access to personal information of millions of Americans and the government's financial transactions, were putting their residents at risk. Eaglemeyer said he agreed with the state's assessment that the abrupt changes in policy implemented by the Trump administration had created a risk at sensitive data and would be disclosed or that the system could be hacked. He also said the states were very likely to show that new arrangements was legally improper. A federal judge in Washington had already limited access to this system to a pair of Musk allies who had been embedded within Treasury as, quote, special government employees, end quote, as well as other existing Treasury employees and officials with legitimate reasons to access it. But Eaglemeyer's order goes further, barring even the two Musk-associated officials, Tom Krause and Marco Illes, and many other government officials from accessing the system until at least February 14th, when a different federal judge has called a hearing on the matter. Instead, Eaglemeyer limited access to the Treasury system to, quote, civil servants with a need for access who have passed all background checks and security clearances and all information security training, end quote, required by laws and regulations. The Barack Obama appointed judge also affirmatively barred any political appointees or special government employees detailed to Treasury. The designation given to Musk's allies from accessing the system, and he ordered Treasury Department leaders to require that any newly prohibited officials who already accessed such information to, quote, immediately destroy and all copies of materials downloaded, end quote. The order is the latest in a series of emergency interventions by the courts to block the Trump administration's rapid-fire attempt led by Musk's so-called Doge, my editorial edition, office in the White House to remake the federal bureaucracy. Eaglemeyer's order, followed by just hours a block by a federal judge in Washington on a Musk-led drive to quickly aid programs or dismantle U.S. aid. The agency, is responsible, my editorial edition, for administering foreign aid programs, and other agencies have intervened to limit Trump's early efforts related to birthright citizenship, a sweeping spending freeze, a government-wide resignation program, and the relocation of transgender prison inmates. Though Eaglemeyer issued the emergency order, the case will ultimately be handled by U.S. District Judge Janet Vargas, who is a Joe Biden appointee who was confirmed to the bench last year. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude it for today's video. If you did enjoy today's video of this urgent legal breaking update, please do consider commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing out the video, as well as helping me reach my goal for the channel of 90 subscribers. We're currently almost there. Last but not least, if you haven't already, please go follow me down below on my socials. I am on Instagram, I am on Snapchat, I am on Threads. They're all three socials that I just listed. There is where you guys can also receive updates on when I have uploaded a brand new video out to the channel, as well as if you hit the little bell icon right next to the subscribe button, and you hit all instead of personal, or the third option on the on the bell icon notification settings. You can be notified of every video I have uploaded or will upload through that option. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into today's video, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys do stay safe, and stay safe during this winter weather that we're having, and pray and hope that nothing bad happens to America. I will talk to you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next video.